We're honored today to have with us the head of the Romanian opposition, George Simeon.
The leader of the Union of Romania, the president of the leading opposition party.
In Romania, George, thank you so much for joining us.
Bună dimineața! În dimineața asta ne trezim, e ziua în care aici o să fie discursul lui Donald Trump și multe alte lucruri. Mă duc la mic dejun, un mic dejun special. Fiți alături de noi, abonați-vă la canalul de YouTube. E al treilea vlog pe care îl fac de aici, din Washington, D.C. We have four pillars at the basis of our doctrine. We have family, love for our nation, Christian faith, and liberty, freedom. Because the freedom is the most attacked value these days. We don't have free elections, we don't have democracy, we don't have freedom of speech. We are slowly decaying and are losing our freedom. And I learned sometimes that for freedom you must fight day by day. We came here to tell you, to share our experience and to keep the states out of the Democrat hands, because they will do what happened to us 50 years of totalitarianism.
Who's in charge of Romania and what are they doing to your country?
Actually, we have a German president, if you can believe it. We are like a colony of Germany. The prime minister is socialist. Are just puppets of Soros foundations, of transnational companies, of the European Commission, and of the Democrats in the states, of the deep state. They represent corrupt system, the system that must go away in Romania and in other countries. We say we are extremists, we are far right, and many of BS stuff told about us. They got the liberals and the socialists together in government. For the next 10 years they want to govern. It's like a dictatorship once again. And we are fighting. We are number one in the polls. We are number one in the preferences of the Romanians. We're the only parliamentary conservative force in Romania. In Romania, it happens what it happens all over the world. Because of Soros, because Open Society Foundation, because neo-Marxist and transhumanism ideology. We are fighting the same fights that you have here in the States. It's important that America realizes the danger of totalitarianism. Americans don't have this experience. Us, the Hungarians, the Polish people, unlike Germany and France, we experienced the danger of totalitarianism. We know that the government doesn't want you well. We know what it means to don't have free elections, freedom of speech. We must keep these viruses from our children, from our nations, because their slogan is no flags, no borders, no nations. They are trying to steal our kids. They are trying to tell them it's okay to change your gender at 5 years or 8 years old. They are influencing the school program. They are messing with what it comes to identity, with Judeo-Christian values. So we are the only conservative political party in Romania, and we are struggling against the socialists that now currently lead in our country. They want to keep the power, even if since the fall of Ceausescu in 1989, they confiscated the state and they rule Romania pretending they are on the right side and on the left side of the spectrum. Actually, they are the deep state. Actually, they are the ones who do whatever the globalists, the Soros Foundation asks them to.
What are some of the warning signs that you're seeing that we are, we're heading down this very slippery slope?
I see MBS, CNN, many media outlets that have a lot of money. I see oligarchs that are fighting against the people. I see that every political opponent is destroyed in their media. If you look any of the opposition leaders on Google, you will find out they are neo-Nazis, anti-Semites, extremists, pro-Russian. I'm the most anti-Russian political leader in Romania, but they call me pro-Russian. Why is that? Because I'm a pro-family, pro-value. I think the marriage is formed by a man and a woman. We fight for normality against an ideology that wants us all crazy. We are fighting against all the things our fathers and grandfathers fought.
Right. It's wild how just the fight for normality and morals and values is seen as extreme to the left. So as we know, President Trump is speaking this afternoon here at CPAC. What are you hoping to hear from him today on the stage?
I'm hoping to hear from President Trump that he won't quit, because if you lose this battle in America, they will come after us in the Eastern Europe, and we in the Eastern Europe are the only ones remaining normal, not affected by this cancel culture, woke ideology. They want everybody to be the same. It's not possible. God made us different, and this is the beautiful aspect of life. These ideologies are very, very advanced in universities in Western Europe. We must fight for freedom of speech. We must fight for free elections, because in Romania it's happening what it happened in the States. They are trying to rig the elections. They are desperate. This is why they try to put local with European elections, because they will lose power in the European Parliament. We have a presidential election in December, and they are trying to move them in September, so that they are not ready. They were born ready for this. I'm only 37 years old. I'm born in 1986. But I know what we have to do to fight for our rights, for our freedom, for the freedom of speech, for the freedom of protest, for the freedom of votes. Because this is why people died in the Romanian Revolution. What we see in America, in Western Europe, and now in Romania, they want to cancel our vote. They want to cancel democracy. We will win the next elections in Romania, but it's not enough. Hopefully the Conservatives will win inside the Republican Party, in the US and in Europe, and we can go back to our normal values, our natural values. We can say to everybody there are no such thing as different genders. We only have man and a woman. We only have father and mother, not parent one and parent two. We need you in Canada, we need the Americans, we need everybody in Europe to win their fights, to slow down or stop this transhumanism ideology, the neo-Marxist and all its children. Cancel culture, Black Lives Matter, woke, Green Deal, and so on. So please understand that you still represent the free world. Your constitution, your values were a model to us. Don't lose this fight. If you don't stop them in America, they will come and take also the countries from Eastern Europe. But this wave of patriotism and sovereignty can win the elections in Europe and at home, in Romania and here in the States.
Este absolut nebunie aici, în Washington DC, la Conservative Political Action. Donald Trump intră pe scenă, în spatele meu sunt 6.000-7.000 de oameni care au plătit bilete și care sunt cei mai dedicați republicani în lupta lui Donald Trump pentru un nou mandat la Casa Albă. Și asta sperăm și noi să se întâmple, pentru că nu mai avem stânga și dreapta în momentul ăsta pe scena politică. Avem suveraniști, patrioți și globaliști, sataniști. Suntem prezenți, suntem singurul partid parlamentar prezent la această conferință internațională. Fidanjorii, gunoierii din presă se întrebau cum ați intrat, cât ați plătit. N-am plătit nimic, că noi nu plătim. Nu e ca la voi, ca la curve. Noi am fost invitați, suntem respectați, nu ne întoarcem înapoi cu o șapcă, sau dacă ne întoarcem cu o șapcă, e pentru Iohannis, că nu-i plac șeptile. Suntem aici pentru că aici e locul nostru, suntem aici pentru că în momentul ăsta America nu ne respectă, suntem aici pentru că toate gunoaiele globaliste, soroșiste, trebuie să meargă acolo unde ne este locul lor, la gunoi. Sunt președintele mișcării de redeșteptare națională numită Alianța pentru Unirea Românilor. Vă reprezint aici, în Washington, D.C., iar acest om trebuie să ajungă următorul președinte al Statelor Unite pentru viitorul nostru, al europenilor, al românilor. Ăștia care sunt cu democrații, cu socialiștii, n-au ce căuta aici. Vă îmbrățișez.
And we were right. We were right just on everything. We were right. And what they've done is unthinkable. What they did with the border, allowing these people to flow in, is unbelievable. But to achieve a great future, we first have to throw off the chains of our out-of-control political class, and that begins with telling crooked Joe Biden, you remember The Apprentice? Crooked Joe Biden, you're fired. Get out of here. Get the hell, you're destroying our country. You're fired, Biden. Get the hell out of here. That now we have a border problem that's 20 times worse than what we had in 2016. 20 times. And we'll solve that one too. But it's going to have to be very strong action, and it's going to have to happen fast before our country is just totally overwhelmed. Your victory will be our ultimate vindication. Your liberty will be our ultimate reward, and the unprecedented success of the United States of America will be my ultimate and absolute revenge. That's what I want. Success will be our revenge.
Continuă lucrările la CPAC, Conservative Political Action. Am vrut să fiți alături de noi, să vedeți că România contează pe scena internațională. My friend Janusz Kowalski from Poland, what message do you have for Romanians?
Message from USA to Romania. Esa situación lo que iba a generar
que no hubiera alimento para todos y que no contăm aici și contăm pe scena internațională și trebuie ca România să conteze iarăși. Vă mulțumesc celor care v-ați abonat la canalul de YouTube. Vă mulțumesc celor care ați urmărit al 3-lea episod de aici din state. Vin luni seară înapoi în țară și le punem pe treabă, îi înfrângem pe comasați. Vă pup, seară bună!